Of the Western Conference Semifinals. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now here is Smith. Duncan with the screen on Van Exel. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Now here's Kidd. Nowitzki, the pass to Kidd. 5 to shoot. Rebound, San Antonio.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Smith kicks to Parker. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I briefly spoke with Don Nelson. Tim Duncan's influence was the topic of our conversation. Coach told me, we know what Timmy is going to do on offense. I want to make sure we don't go at him when we have the ball. We can't discount the incredible defensive plays. There's just a lot to worry about with Duncan. Back over to you, Kev.
Thank you, David. Robinson, that's good.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
Nowitzki dishes the Kidd. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nowitzki, the pass to Van Exel. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Smith, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nowitzki against Duncan. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Nowitzki in the post. Duncan defending. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Parker against Hill. Pass to Kidd. Over to the left wing. Van Exel. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Bowen. Duncan outside. Basket good. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Kidd, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Nowitzki outside. Back to Kidd. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Into the lane. Out to Duncan. Pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Latrey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. Kidd. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Down low, Kidd's assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping him get around the trees, the big fella's in there, and to his shot. That's good work.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Robinson.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. And Kidd, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Kidd is at his best when he's going downhill. His speed and tenacity, size, and strength can just overwhelm tight defense.
Pass to Bowen. Smith outside. Now here's Duncan. Defended by Nowitzki. And the dunk by Duncan.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here is Hill. Hasn't made one yet. Van Exel kicks to Hill. Pass to Van Exel. Fires from deep. No good that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Bowen the pass to Parker. Now here's Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 6 points for Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here is Hill. Van Exel knocks down the 3 ball.
It's like a 6th sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
Parker dishes to Duncan. Bowen the pass to Smith. Parker left side. Floats one. Excellent D there from Hill. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Kidd. There's the lob to the hoop. Can be a screen on Parker. Kidd gets the bucket. Kidd's got 6.
Well, you got to respect Kidd's decision-making. I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and he's comfortable passing or shooting.
Now here's Parker. He has yet to score. Pass to Smith. Duncan outside. Deflects the pass. Van Exel with it. Now Smith defending. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Grant the pass to Harrington. Here's Kidd. It's good. This game is all even. 8 points for him.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Claxton the pass to Duncan. Ginobili against Jefferson. Here's Kerr from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Here's Ginobili after Richard Jefferson's basket, trying to get something going. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Kidd pitch to Harrington. Outside Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kidd. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Spurs trail by 4. And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Knight comes in for Jason Kidd. Willis, he checked in for the Spurs. Here's Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Knight passes to Bradley. And he slams it one-handed.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Claxton. Still scoreless. To stop the run. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Dallas. Nowitzki's checked in for Bradley. And Barton subbed in for Daniels. The Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. Mavericks leading by 6. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. It's Ginobili on the wing. Defended by Jefferson. Kerr can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Knight. Nowitzki sets a screen for Knight. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Shoots over Willis. Hits the outside fadeaway. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Knight. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And that one's good. Parker.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
And so Knight will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Jefferson. Knight sets the pick for Jefferson. Nowitzki right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
He's off on the second.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Here's Parker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here's Willis after Richard Jefferson's basket. Kerr outside. Rose against Nowitzki. Rose passes to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Way to go upstairs, Kevin Willis, pulling off that nasty throwdown.
Outside Knight. Nowitzki left side. Fades away. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Kerr.
Kerr forcing the issue and getting the call, being aggressive there. I like that. Good work.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Kerr is a guy you love having on your team because he's such a marksman. He's so efficient. He's intelligent as a basketball player.
Daniels, his check in for Knight. Both good from the line that time.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Daniels kicks to Bradley. Pass to Grant. Over Ginobili. And Willis pulls it down. Spurs trail by 7. Parker surveying the floor. Jefferson against Cook. Inside. Here's Rose. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Daniels, here we go. Here's Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Bradley's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Parker outside. Rose, a screen on Daniels. And with that, the Maverick lead is kept back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Rose.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Daniels with it, covered by Parker. Pass to Bradley. Over Rose. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 6. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Can't hit from the elbow. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Bradley. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Now here's Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Rose. Kidd's checked in for Daniels. And San Antonio with the change here too. Duncan's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nowitzki outside. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Grant. No scoring in this one. Jefferson passing to Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Outside Kidd. There's the three.
And no question that shot was affected by the defense. He was all over the shoot.
Kerr the pass to Parker. And stolen by Nowitzki. Pass to Kidd. Back to Jefferson. Dallas moving it around. Kidd up top. Covered by Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing, Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right wing. Tries the spin move. Parker's shot is off.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Parker. That one a little long. Spurs trail by 9. They set the screen. Here's Duncan. He's covered by Grant. Duncan can't hit.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
It's Jefferson with the drive. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jefferson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. San Antonio calls timeout. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Mavericks. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Rose, and Bowen subbed in for Kerr. Spurs trail by 11. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Grant. And that one's good. Duncan's got 8.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Here's Nowitzki. Outside Jefferson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You like to see the assertiveness inside, forcing the defense to foul.
For Dallas, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Smith checked in for Manu Ginobili. Good on the second free throw.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Parker kicks to Robinson. Pass to Smith. To the inside. Stolen by Camby. Here's Hill. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hill's got his first points of the night.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Smith outside. Wide open look. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Jefferson dishes to Kidd. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, he can stuff every stat on the sheet. Kidd really having his way.
Parker passes to Duncan. And here's Smith. Duncan outside. Over Nowitzki. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Duncan. And the Mavericks with possession here. Hill looking around. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Van Exel's checked in for Jefferson. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Nowitzki hits them both. Spurs trail by 14. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. They get it back. Duncan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
Grant, he's checked in for Dallas. On the free throw, no good.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
For Dallas, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. The free throw drops for Campbell.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
And both free throws good for Camby. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Smith. Duncan inside. Working on Grant. Duncan with the bucket.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points. And he makes your team a ton better.
Ginobili against Kidd. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Smith. Right side Robinson. Over Camby. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Robinson.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 12. Van Exel looks for Kidd, gets it to him. Buries it down low. Kidd's got 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Duncan. That shot, no good. Outside Hill. Pass to Kidd. Grant kicks to Kidd. Screen by Grant. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Kidd, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ginobili looking around. Back to Smith. Comes Baz Robinson. Ginobili with the three. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Duncan.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Camby a screen on Ginobili for three. Kidd with another miss. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Bowen. Duncan outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, on offense, Robinson is not shy about asserting himself and creating contact, looking for it to draw fouls.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He misses the free throw.
Well, you can just tell the guys on this team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
And he sinks the second. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Van Exel against Smith. Van Exel dishes to Hill. 5 on the clock, and he makes good on the layup. Hill's got his second bucket tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Now, here is Smith. Duncan right side. A hook. Duncan so good down low.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Hill drives in. Duncan with the block, and they're able to recover. Spurs trail by 9. Smith dishes to Ginobili. Duncan outside. Bowen the pass to Robinson. Here's Ginobili. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Can't get it to fall. And we finish one half of basketball. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 9. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference Semifinals. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kidd against Parker. Kidd passes to Nowitzki. Over Duncan. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his third assist on the night. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Smith on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. That shot is off. Good defense by Kidd. Hill up top, covered by Parker. Smith against Van Exel. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Robinson. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Spurs trail by 11. And it's Parker in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. On the wing, Duncan. Over Camby. Buries the hook. Duncan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Kidd. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Three-pointer. Kidd. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith the pass to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan outside. He's up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hill kicks to Kidd. Pass to Van Exel. It's up a 3. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs trail by 9. Parker passes to Duncan. Now Smith. Duncan left side. Over Nowitzki. Duncan with another miss. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Camby sets the screen for Kidd. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Parker. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Duncan with the screen for Parker. He goes up again.
Impressive how Nowitzki stays with his man and using all of his mobility and length to bother shooters.
Here's Bowen. Nothing on the board. Pass to Parker. Outside Robinson. Smith against Van Exel. Takes the 3. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Bowen. Bowen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Kidd. Nowitzki looking around. Outside Kidd. With the teardrop. That one drops for him. Kidd's got 16 points.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Pass to Smith. Duncan left side. Over Nowitzki. Here's Robinson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. Lob pass to Duncan, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Dallas making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Hill. It's Nowitzki, top of the key.
First foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the wing on the left. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Bolt. Pass to Smith. Here's Bolt. Just 5 to shoot. Parker with no one around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Fader on the way. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Parker. Smith kicks to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Parker finds Robinson. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here is Hill. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Grant, he's checked in for Hill. Rose, he's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Smith. The Spurs have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Rose, a screen on Kidd. Parker against Kidd. Pass to Bowen. Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker for the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here is Kidd. Back to Jefferson. Kidd is in on Ginobili. Canby dishes to Jefferson. Over Ginobili. Dallas, no good that time either.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
From the top of the key, the Mavericks pull it in. Canby's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Nowitzki with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Take a break.
Feeding the post, and it's working for them. They're letting the big dogs eat inside tonight.
That free throw, no good. And the Spurs making a change here. Kerr's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Spurs making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3 to the left wing. Jefferson passing to Kidd. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Jefferson. Lock at 6. They could use a bucket. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 18 points in the game.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking 2.
Claxton against Kidd. Kerr outside. To Claxton. For the lead. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jefferson. Second chance shot. And Bradley gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Claxton finds Duncan. Now, here's Kerr. Duncan right side. And the rejection by Bradley. And that one's good. Duncan. The Mavericks leading. And here is Kidd. He's got 18. Over Claxton. They grabbed their own miss. And good that time. Kidd's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Claxton the pass to Duncan. Here's Kerr. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
This is exactly what Steve Kerr provides your team. Quality three-point shooting.
Maverick shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Kidd a screen on Ginobili. Bradley kicks to Jefferson. Rejected by Ginobili.
You gotta go up stronger than that. Well, he's going to turn you away.
San Antonio calls timeout. Check in for the Mavericks. Knight comes in for Jason Kidd. And San Antonio also making a switch. Willis is checked in. .103 left in the third. Claxton with it. Still yet to score. To the right side. Rose a screen on Knight. Kerr the pass to Rose. Stolen by Grant. Pass break Dallas. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Power move there. Muscling it in. Weight move.
Claxton against Knight. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Grant with a screen on Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. Martin from outside. And no good that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Spurs trail by 3. Parker outside. To tie it up. The rebound by Grant. Mavericks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Jefferson finds Grant. And here is Nowitzki. He's covered by Willis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Nowitzki's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavericks. Parker against Knight. Parker passes to Curry. Rose a screen on Jefferson. Inside. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Rose.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
To the middle. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Knight.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Ginobili. Rose sets the screen for Ginobili. Floats it up to Rose. It's stolen by Bradley. Pass to Jefferson. Takes a three. And Kerr pulls it down. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Ginobili. Here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
So it's the Mavericks now. Outside Knight. Outside Jefferson. Knight with a screen on Kerr. Bradley dishes to Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. Grant on the wing. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ginobili finds Parker, and he comes up with the deuce.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Pass to Jefferson. To the inside. Back to Nowitzki. Dallas moving the ball around. And here is Grant. Stolen by Rose. Down low. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Willis with a screen on Knight. Here's Parker. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it. And now they're rewarded with the lead.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Martin comes in for Grant. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Knight. Spurs also with the sub. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Kevin Willis. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bradley sets the pick for Kidd. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duncan. Ginobili can't hit. The Mavericks trail. Here's Jefferson. They can't stop the run with that one. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ginobili's got his first basket of the night.
He could have walked to the basket.
Here's Bradley, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 4 assists now tonight. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. And the rejection by Bradley. To the inside. Ginobili with the steal. And here is Parker. Ginobili outside. Now here's Kerr. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. That shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D. To the paint. Rose with the block.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Outside Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Rose, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Nowitzki over Rose. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. To the middle. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. On the Mavericks with some changes. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Hill in for Barton. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Rose. Bowen comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Smith subbed in for Kerr. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. It's back to Hill. Nowitzki with the screen on Smith. The three from Hill. Rebound, San Antonio. Now Parker. Robinson a screen on Hill to the paint. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. Mavericks trail by 10. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Nowitzki outside. Shot to stop the run. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kidd. And slam dunk by Camby.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Nowitzki outside. It's back to Hill. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Over Duncan. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Now here is Hill. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Smith. Outside Robinson. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Mavericks trail by 12. And the basket by Hill.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Smith the pass to Duncan. Over Nowitzki. Duncan misses. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Pass to Kidd. Now Nowitzki. Unloads. Not gonna go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Robinson. Now Smith. Robinson down low. Can be covering. And it misses.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Kidd against Duncan.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Taking 2 shots. Mavericks timeout.
check in for Dallas. The first one falls.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
Both free throws good from Kidd. Parker outside. Here's Duncan. Knocked away. Nowitzki with the steal. Jacks up a three. Robinson there for the rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Pulls up. Does not go in. The Spurs shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Duncan. Off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
Great timing on that alley-oop by Duncan. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
Kidd against Parker. And he banks the layup in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Parker. Hands off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Here's Robinson. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for San Antonio.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3-2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tim Duncan.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And here is Parker. 35 seconds left in the game. The shot is off. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Duncan with the rebound. Parker with it. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe.
Yeah, right.
Just a little bit easier knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the